So for the past 2.5 years, every single day, I've been telling a different story on Side Hustle School. It's my daily podcast, all about people who find a way to make money without quitting their day job. I think probably the number one thing that I've learned is there's just so many ways to make money. Well, Side Hustle is all about freedom. It's all about creating more options for you so that you can do what's important to you. My whole life, all I've ever done is had side hustles. And it's not just me. It turns out there's about a third of Americans are doing some kind of side hustle, may actually be higher for millennials. It's not a part-time job. It's not the gig economy. It's not driving for rideshare. It's something that can actually help you get ahead. Something that can actually give you more options, security, confidence for your future. But you also want something even greater than that. You want to be able to look and say, I made this thing, it's valuable, people are paying for it. I was just thinking this morning about a woman who was a Girl Scout troop leader. She had developed all these resources while she was a troop leader, different activities, exercises, tips and tricks, all this stuff. The impetus for her was, I've been a troop leader all my life, but now I have to step away. How can I still be involved, number one? And then also, I think I have something valuable to offer. So I think she actually started by just offering one thing and she wasn't sure, like, is anybody going to want this? So she created a website and began selling these resources really, really cheap, like $3 to $5 each. So it wasn't like she started with a grand plan. She didn't have a strategy. She was just exploring something and then it ended up leading to this business. Now she's making about $3,000 a month, on the side from this little project. And it's also very validating because she's getting all these emails from people talking about how it's making for better experiences, helping other troop leaders. So she's doing good and she's doing well. If you want to start a side hustle, if you want to get on this train, here are 3 tips. Number 1, develop your sense of curiosity. Ask yourself, hey, what if? Is there a way to make money from this thing? Or also just notice problems. Step number 2, you always hear follow your passion. Well, don't follow your passion, follow your skills. There's all kinds of things you could be passionate about that nobody's going to come along and pay you money for. But if you follow your skills, you're going to look at something that is actually more valuable to other people. And in the long run, we tend to be passionate about the things that we're good at. Number 3, just get started because ideas are everywhere. I really encourage people to get started within 30 days and without spending any money. It's totally possible. You can put up a simple website, really, really easy. There's so many platforms these days. You could have something local. You could go to a farmer's market if you have that kind of product. The point is, you want to get your product or your service in front of potential customers as soon as possible. So a lot of people get hung up over what is the right idea? I've got a whole bunch of ideas. Listen, if you follow this path, if you just get started, within 30 days, you're going to have some data. You're going to have some initial results. That's going to show you whether you continue with this idea, whether you optimize, make it more efficient, try to reach more people, etc., or whether you go back to the drawing board. And that's okay too, right? The best thing is to make a decision. The best thing is to move forward because otherwise you'll just be stuck. You don't want to be stuck. You want to make progress. Because I've seen over and over just how validating and empowering it can be for people to make money apart from their paycheck, apart from their employer, even if it's a small amount of money at first. And people get really, really excited. They're like, I woke up and I had a PayPal payment or a Venmo payment and a stranger sent me money. And often it goes on, to something that grows to thousands of dollars a month or a 6-figure business or sometimes more. But even if it doesn't, just that first act of being able to get paid on the side, that is empowering by itself. And so I want to help more people have that feeling.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.